Hey guys, this video is all about Land School, how to use it properly. If you don't know how to use it, it's definitely a good tool to have, especially if you're kind of curious about security of your tests. With the district, we have to give online exams for the semester. We cannot use the Air browser. The Air browser is very secure. Unfortunately, we don't have access to use that for the semester exams, which means that your best bet for test security is using Land School. Okay? So I'll show you how to use it, the ins and outs. If you have questions, let me know. Realistically, you should be implementing this and using this probably by next Wednesday. That would give you an opportunity to use it for the exams. If you wait till exam day to use this, good luck. That's all I have to say, because it's not going to work very well. You're going to have to figure out all your computer names, you're going to have to load those, you're going to have to know what you're doing. It's going to take some time to get familiar with it. Okay? So I'm going to show you exactly how to work it with it and how to be successful. So, first thing is I'm just going to close out of Land School. That way you know how to get to it. If you need to open up Land School, just click the windows and type in Land School. Okay, it will pop up. Click it. It won't show up. That's an issue. So don't freak out. You have opened it, but it doesn't show up. You need to go over here where it says Show Hidden Icons, and the green circle, that's your Land School icon. Okay? Then it will show up to what you want it to be. So you may have a million windows open up here. You probably do. The problem is your channel is usually set to 9999. Okay? So are a lot of the students' default channels. Okay? If you want to change your channel, a few teachers can do this. I personally cannot change your channel. A few teachers have this on their system already. Please be aware, this next portion, if you don't have access to this, that's fine. You can still use it. I still use it. I don't have it. You can click Administer Preferences down at the bottom where it says Teacher Channel. If you can change that, change it to your room number. Change it to your room number. Okay? This will allow you access to control all of your screens without worrying about, hey, am I controlling this person, this person, this person? Change it to your room number, please. Okay? As you can see with mine, I can't do anything with it at all. So mine is default to, it moved to 1316. Okay? That's because I moved it, but that's all right. Okay? That's interesting. I think someone's been working on the system. So, if you can change it, great. If you can't, that's fine as well. And I'll show you how to use it. So, here's what you need to do. If you're brand new to Land School, you need to create a class. So, up here on the top right, okay? See my cursor, I hope? Okay? You click there, the arrow's pointing to the right, and you click Class List. You need to manage your class lists. Yours will be blank here. So what you do is you will need to click New. Realistically, this isn't going to help you too much. This file name isn't very important. I just type in machines. Obviously, I've already have that, so I'm typing machines practice. Okay? Now, you have options up here at the top. It says student login name. The district does, and I talked to Scott. Scott is awesome. If you don't know the tech guy that we have at our school, he is awesome. He's so useful. Please, don't be shy about asking questions. He's very quick at supporting people. You can ask me as well. Don't worry, I'll help you. But student login name, that's how we're supposed to be doing it according to the district. Now, I'm going to tell you what works a little bit better and what I use. So I use student machine name. Okay? I use the student machine name. Why? Because I know which machines are in my room, and it's really easy to set up for the entire day. Okay? With the login names, you would have to find your students and then pick them out and put them on a separate class list. With machine name, I can just do all my computers in my room at one time. Okay? The problem is if they are using their AP laptops, you will want them to use a normal laptop, a normal computer laptop that's in your room at that given time. Okay? So, after you push student machine name, click Browse for Students. This is going to allow you to look for all the students that have an open laptop in the school. All the students that have an open laptop. You need to make sure that in your room when you do this step, every laptop is open. It can be on the blue screen. So the blue screen when you log in, it doesn't have to be logged in fully, okay? It can be on the blue screen. The way that you find your laptops, this is probably the hardest part, okay, is you're going to run a filter. At the very bottom I pushed filter, okay? I am going to filter, I'm going to show you. On the top left corner, I have a number there. It starts with WITU-MT112-0816. The last two numbers there, you don't need. The last two numbers you don't need because those two numbers represent the computer within the cart. Okay? I'll write that on the board real quick. I guess I will use my board. Mine says W. Oh, MT112. WITU MT112-0816. These last two represent the computer number. The two before that represent the cart number. So they are a group of laptops based on this value right here. Okay? This value right here. They should be. So what I'm going to do is I am going to filter based on that information right there. Okay, you can use everything that's at the beginning. Indeed, I'm actually just going to use everything to make it easier for you guys. Okay, so I type in WITU-MT112-08. When I push that 8, my list goes down. Okay, you need to make sure that these are the laptops in your room. They should have your student names here. If you'll notice, I have Donisha and Darius. They did not log out with my laptops, so if you have them, you might not be able to get online right now. Okay. I also have 4 other laptops. I opened up some of my laptops so that I could see their screens. So those are the ones that I see. Normally, I would see all 32 of my laptops. Okay. There are 5 of mine, so 32 minus 5, there's 27 total. That I can use. There are 5 that don't have it logged in. Scott's helping me with that. It doesn't have the program on it. Okay? So what you do is you select all of these. So you push select all. That's going to check the boxes and click add. Okay? These are all the machines that I'll be able to control. So I save it. Save as. This name matters because this is going to be what you pull up. I'm just going to type practice machines. Okay? And I close. To get to this class, okay, first thing is I will dismiss my current class that I was using, just so you don't think you'll see all that. So I'm going to load a class list. All I did was arrows, class list, load class list. And I'm going to choose my practice machines. All of your computers are going to show up. Please remember, I only had 6 open for me right now, okay? And what you can do is you can, there's several different options here. You can see all their screens, okay? I'm going to show you some cool tricks with it, but first I'm going to show you kind of what you need to do if you want to limit their web activity. Up here it says limit web. If you click the arrow, that down arrow where it says limiting web, okay? You need to configure the web limiting. This is going to limit what they can view. So if you're curious, hey, are they really on dashboard since I can't see all their websites, you can figure that out. So what you do is where it says allow only the following websites. You click it and type in dashboard.cpsboe.k12.oh.us. Okay? And you save that. This is limit to dashboard. And I'll probably actually use the same one. So, if I apply that, okay, now these students cannot, you do have to push, if you want to limit this student, you push limit web, and it says you are about to restrict internet access on one student. Good. This icon comes up on the bottom left corner. I have now limited his web activity to only dashboard. So he can only view dashboard, he can't view anything else. He cannot view Google. Okay, thank goodness. So that's test security. That's really going to help you. Okay. If that's all you need, great. I'm going to show you some other features of this as well. Since Land School video, I can show you a few things. Okay. I wish I had students up. I'm sorry I don't. A couple different things that you can do though. You can message the students. Unfortunately, none of these students are logged in, so I can't message them. That's great. So, when a student is logged in, when a student is logged in, you can actually message them. You want to force them to view the message is what you're going to click, where it says message. If you want to zoom in on what a student is looking at, double click, okay, or just click, and you will monitor view student screen, okay. You can view what that student is looking at, okay. To get out of that, where it says control, you're going to click stop viewing or remote control. If you want to take control of that student, click remote control. And now I can take control. The student has no control over what he's doing. Okay? I can take control and do whatever I want on the screen. I can open up new windows, whatever the case may be. To stop controlling and to stop viewing, you click control, stop viewing, or remote controlling. If you want to view a student's web history, let's suppose, for instance, that student gets 100% on a test. This happened to me. Student got 100% on a test, and I wasn't limiting the web activity at the time. I was sure they cheated. Like, sorry, I don't create that easy of tests. What I did was I right-clicked the computer that they were on, and I did View Student Internet History. Okay? You can also do keystroke and application history, but internet history was good enough. This goes back a long time. Okay? Mine went back about a week. I did test with Miss Morels. It didn't go that far. What I noticed is the last student who was on here was Clarence White. He looked at Kim Balance game, which is good. That's what he was supposed to be doing, so yay. I'm a great teacher. Okay? He did a check-in at the beginning of the bell. That's what he's supposed to be doing. Overall, this student did everything they were supposed to. And then you keep going. You figure out which student you're talking about. Brandon Powell this morning. Was he doing what he was supposed to? Yeah, he was. He was on the right websites. So if you think a kid cheated, it will show up there in terms of what they viewed online. You can also check their applications and stuff like that as well. Okay? So, there's a few more things about it. I'll probably give you guys that later or one-on-one. Please be very careful when you control a student's screen. This is one of the issues that we have had. Okay? When you take control of a student's screen, for now, every teacher in this building, even myself, okay, needs to one by one select that screen, hold control, and select all the screens. Okay? You can show your teacher's screen to all these students. If I want to show the students what I'm doing, I demonstrate and I show my screen to all these students. I highlighted them. Okay? Please highlight them. If you don't highlight them, there's going to be an issue. You're going to control student screens all over the school. You need to highlight, hold control, and highlight them all. Okay? Please be careful of that. I want this to be successful and not terrible. Because if that happens while people are taking a test for the district exam, that's going to be rough. So highlight them. You shouldn't have to control your students during the test. There's no reason for that, but that's how you would do it. Okay? So, to stop controlling, I just pulled up Land School, stop showing teacher screen to all the students. And then the screens go back.